I want to close with a powerful event that happened shortly before the death and resurrection of Jesus. In John 17, we read this: Jesus took with him Peter, James, and John, the brother of James, and led them up to a high mountain by themselves. There he was transfigured before them. His face shone like the sun, and his clothes became as white as the light. And just then there appeared before them Moses and Elijah talking with Jesus. While he was still speaking, a bright cloud covered them, and a voice from the cloud said, "This is my son, whom I love. With him I am well pleased. Listen to him." I want you to think about this supernatural event marked by the voice of God from heaven coming down. The star was Jesus. Now, Jesus, we know, was fully human as well as fully divine. I don't think Jesus felt like being spat upon. I don't think he felt like being beaten. I don't think Jesus felt like having nails driven through his hands and his feet. I don't think Jesus felt like the human side of him, certainly. I don't think he felt like hanging on a cross in agony until he died. But Jesus did hang on a cross and die because of how much he loved us. And his choices were not controlled by any feelings. And guess who happened to be with him? Moses. Oh, Moses, we know he was a world changer despite his feelings of fear, because he did not let his feelings control his life. Guess who else was there? Elijah. Elijah had very deep feelings of despair, but he did not let those feelings control his life. That's why he was a world changer. And guess who else was there? Peter, James, and John. We know that they had very deep feelings of inadequacy, feelings like we don't measure up. But you know what? They became world changers because they were not controlled by their feelings. So today, as you consider the kind of life that you have, no matter how strong your feelings are, and maybe they are feelings of fear, despair, inadequacy, anger, bitterness, or any number of feelings that God created us to experience in our life. But here's the thing: you don't have to live a life in which you are mastered by your feelings. And so to whatever degree that you answered earlier today, my feelings pretty much drive my decisions. My feelings pretty much are what I follow. Those are things that lead me. Today would be a good day to just say to your feelings, you are not the boss of me. You are not the boss of me. And to embrace this for the rest of your life, that the outcome of your life is not determined by your feelings. It is determined by your choices.